What was your last position?
When I retired, I was managing director within the holding company of HSBC in the wholesale market credit side of the bank in the restructuring department. So I travelled around the world restructuring companies that were in financial difficulty, which was fascinating if hard work. Big challenge. Good fun, but a big challenge.
It sounds, very challenging, and a lot of different cultures coming together. And
yes, knowing how to deal with different cultures and different languages. The first time I went to the Middle East to work, I assumed that I was at the top of my game. I knew what I was doing. People would listen to me, and that was a bit of a shock to find out that nobody really cared what the female banker from London thought. And I'd been used to people listening to me, and that took me aback quite a bit. And especially rather you didn't speak in meetings. And you think, what do you mean you can't tell me I can't speak in meetings? And it took me a while to realise that I was going to get to speak in meetings, but I had to do it on their time scales. It wasn't personal. It wasn't me that they particularly thought was. The wrong person in the wrong place at the wrong time. But they'd never done any restructuring when we went out there. The concept of having somebody saying no in a business environment was a bit tricky. And I found the same in Brazil. People don't use the word no. And they said, could you try not to say no? Could you try and say something else like, well, I'll think about it? And I said, well, I'm not thinking about it. The answer's no. I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. And they said, well, we don't really say no a lot in Portuguese, so harshly, it's coming over as quite a harsh translation. Can you try and use a different word? They're thinking, right, a different word to know. What different word to know can I use?
It's like with children. You're not
very
say no, you always have to ask a question.
Yes, so what is it you think you're going to achieve with that?
Yeah.
And how will that work? No. Yeah, you see, you just come back to no in banking. It's a bit of a problem.
That's really interesting, actually, that that the language makes such a difference in the way of how things work. And I think it sort of emphasizes the need to really understand the cultural differences if you work in such an environment. Even though the numbers might be able to be read in any language, how they're translated and how we take them forwards and the negotiations that you have, they still need to follow a certain.
It can be very trying. I mean, one of the meetings we had in Brazil, we had taken a lawyer with us because documents were in Portuguese, and two of the other banks had taken lawyers with them, and we had a collective legal advisor for the group of banks, and then the customer had a lawyer as well, and each of the lawyers had a different interpretation of the same document. And they all said, no, that's not what this document says. This document says this. And some of the differences were quite subtle, but we had 5 lawyers in the room and 5 different legal opinions. And you're thinking, okay, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, because you're not even starting from the same bit of information. It's an interesting experience, that one.
So how did it end?
It took a long time, a couple of years getting through that. Some restructurings did take years and years and years to do, and you're just trying to work your way through. But having opposing legal opinions is never a good start to a day.